Okay, so thank you everybody for coming along to our event tonight. We have Tracey launching her business, and we're very excited to share this information with all of Tracey's family and friends, but also anybody else who might be watching this video at a later stage. My name is Jo Ross, and I'm the founder of the group called Travel Tribe. We came into being about a year and a half ago now. At the time, I was working in family daycare, and I absolutely loved my job, but it didn't give me any time freedom. I was locked in working at a 9 to 5, and I didn't have any financial freedom because I was working, swapping dollars for hours. So working for a set amount, and I was just never going to get ahead. My hubby and I dreamed of being able to travel around Australia. We love traveling, been overseas heaps, and decided it was time to check out our own backyard, but didn't want to have to go fruit picking or pick up random bar work or go and make coffees to pay our way as we travel around. So I was on Facebook one day and I saw a post from a lady who was doing just that. She was selling up her traditional business, and she was going working online, making a fantastic income so that she was able to get out of traditional business. And she's been traveling the world and going to start world schooling her kids. So I sent her a message and asked, hey, what is it that you're up to? She sent me a video to watch, very similar to the information you're going to see here tonight. And I jumped straight into the business. I haven't looked back. It's been 15 months now. Around about 8 months in, I was able to close down my traditional business and have been able to since retire my hubby as well. We've bought ourselves our dream 25-foot Jayco caravan and the big nice new Nissan Patrol to tow her with, and we are on the road. So it's just amazing to think in 18 months, well, it's only been about 15 months, how much our lives have changed. And now we get the privilege of sharing and teaching this to other people. And there's nothing that we at Travel Tribe love doing more than giving people the freedom to do what they want to do with their lives, whether that's stay at home and be able to raise your babies during those precious early years, whether it's be able to get out of a job that just doesn't inspire you and you have no passion for, or whether you have, a bigger dream of your own and you're looking for a side income to be able to put aside to maybe buy that dream house, that dream car, maybe help out family, charity work, whatever it is for you, and you're just looking for that something you can do on the side to help bring that income in. That's what we do. That's what we help people with. So the way that we do that is we are lifestyle and wellness coaches. So we help people with their health and also their lifestyle. So the way that we do help people with their health is we have an amazing program. It's called the Juicy Body Transformation. It was written by Kira Westwick. She was one of the top contestants on MasterChef, and she is a health coach and a nutritionist, and she's absolutely amazing. The recipes in here are completely family friendly. There's no deprivation, no calorie counting, and we are all about getting whole foods into our families. So we've got recipes like sweet potato brownies, and there's no flour in them. They're made completely from sweet potato and whole food ingredients, and they taste amazing. We've got things like chocolate chip biscuits. Again, no flour in them. They're made from a can of chickpeas, and if you don't tell the kids, they will never know the difference. We've got clean KFC chicken. We've got everything you can possibly imagine. I think we've got about 10 recipe books out there now, everything from Father's Day recipes for the men who love their meat to the kids and the chocolate recipes and everything in between. But we're all about whole foods. And the nutritional support that we use with our program, the products, are these ones here. They're called Juice Plus. I'm just going to pop me on Spotlight so you can see these a bit better. So these ones here, they're called Juice Plus, and what they are is the essence of whole foods in a capsule. So they are completely non-GMO. There is no chemicals used in here whatsoever. all of the produce that goes into our capsules comes from third-generation farms. So for 3 generations, they've had no herbicides, no pesticides at all used on them. We know what is in the soil, and every single batch of our capsules gets tested, and we have never, ever had a recall. So we're very, very proud of the fact that our capsules are just amazing. So what's actually in here? On the back, you'll notice we have a food label. There isn't a nutrition label. There isn't a vitamin list. It's actually food. So we have carrot, cabbage, kale, broccoli, beetroot, rice bran, tomato, garlic, parsley, spinach, and oat bran. So rather than just have synthetic, chemical, isolated vitamins that our bodies actually end up peeing out. I don't know if anybody's ever taken an over-the-counter multivitamin and had that disco wee. It's your body trying to flush out the chemicals because it doesn't recognize what it is. That's one of the big differences with our products, is they are just whole foods. So your body recognizes it as food, and you get hundreds of thousands of phytochemicals and hundreds of nutrients, vitamins and minerals because you're eating the whole foods. So the process that they use to get the veggies in here is within 24 hours, all of our produce is vine ripened, left on the plant to ripen to its peak, because that's when actually the maximum amount of nutrients goes into the fruit and veg. Within 24 hours, it's picked, taken to our encapsulation plant, where the whole plant is just washed, crushed, and then very, very slowly freeze dried. What that does is it allows the water and the sugar to evaporate out of the powder that's left. That powder is then mixed so that you've got an equal balance and encapsulated into a vegan capsule as well. So there's no animal products whatsoever. We have no warning labels on our products. They're safe for breastfeeding mums. They're safe for pregnant ladies. Anyone over the age of 6 months old, when you're starting to introduce solid foods, through to 120 years old can have this. Unless you're actually allergic to the apple, pineapple, orange, cranberry, papaya, peach, prune, beetroot, cherry or date, there's no counter contradictions to these. Anybody can have them. So that's our capsules that we have. Then along with those, we have the kids version, which comes for free with every adult order. So our company is so heart-driven about changing the nutrition of the world that they have been giving away these little fruit and veg chews for over 10 years now. And what they are is exactly the same ingredients as in the capsules, but I'll just pull one out. They're mixed with tapioca starch and shaped into a little apple. They smell and taste amazing. The kids think they're getting a lolly, but they're actually getting 17 different fruits and veggies in here. So while our company's been giving them away for 10 years, they've been getting the parents to fill out surveys. So we've actually done the world's largest children's health study. And what that's proven is that kids who are taking these chews are on less medication, they're having less days off school sick, they're eating more fruits and veggies, they drink more water, their behaviour is better, they're sleeping more, their digestion's more, and we've got a whole range of results that have come through from parents who are just absolutely ecstatic about the results that they get with having their kids on these. And I mean, for less than $4 a day, you and your kids can be taking all of this nutrition. Now, the other product that we have is our Juice Plus Complete. And what this is a complete protein powder. Again, it's completely vegan, so it's not based on whey protein or milk products like a lot of shakes that you can buy in the chemist are. These ones are completely based on veggies. So what we've got in here is chickpea powder, pea protein, rice protein, soy protein. We've got broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, quinoa, amaranth, millet, pumpkin powder, pomegranate, spirulina, mushroom, and an amazing thing called niacin. Niacin is actually a natural mood enhancer. It's what they use in a lot of antidepressant and anti-anxiety medication, but it's naturally found in these veggies. So we absolutely love these products. They taste amazing. I have the chocolate one every single day, and I just mix it with water and ice. It's got 120 calories in it, and it fills you up completely, and also you can cook with it. So we've got lots of recipes for bliss balls and popping it into desserts and all sorts of things. So they're very, very versatile. Fantastic if you're a meal skipper and or just looking for something a little bit low calorie to swap out for, you know, some of those afternoon treats when we all go for the chocolate. So these are amazing. You can also mix them with fruit. My hubby has this one with mango and frozen banana is his favorite. And yeah, he has that for breakfast almost every day. So they're an amazing product. And the very last one we have, which is brand new, hasn't hit the shelf yet. It's just landed in Australia. So we're very excited about this, is our first ever vegan omega blend. So we all know the benefits of omega oils. We see it on TV almost every day. You see different marketing campaigns, but lots of all omegas these days have been coming from fish. Now, the fish actually get the omega oil from algae. The fish is the middleman. So the algae is actually where all the omegas are. So what we've been doing for the last few years is actually growing algae and plankton farms. So over that time, they've been experimenting and testing and researching, and we can get the absolute best form of omega by going straight to the plant and cutting out the middle fish. It means that we don't have to squeeze any little fish anymore to get that oil out. So this is a combination of the algae oil, pomegranate seed, sea buckthorn berry, raspberry seed oil, safflower seed oil, and tomato seed oil. So it gives an entire array of omegas, not just the omega-3. I mean, some of the research that's around behind omegas is that it's reducing heart disease, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, the plaque buildup. There's just an incredible amount of research showing the benefits of omegas. Also, now that they're starting to see is the eye health is amazing. Omegas make up such a huge percentage of our brain. So our brains actually can't function if they're not getting enough omegas. And we don't make omega oil. We need to ingest it. So this is just a super simple way without that nasty fishy aftertaste. They actually have an orange taste to them. So if you do suffer from reflux or anything like that, the taste of these is orange. So much nicer than the fish. So, yeah, we're very, very excited to add something else to our range that helps with the anti-inflammation that, you know, we know is the root cause of all disease. So, yeah, that's our product range. So we're not a catalogue company. We just like to keep it very, very simple. And it's fruits, veg, and berries in a capsule, and now our amazing omegas. So what I'd like to do is cross over now to somebody who's been taking these products for a little while. Tanya, I'm just going to find you and spotlight you. If you can take yourself off mute for me. Hello.
Am I off mute?
You are off mute. Thank you.
Great. Can you see? It's a bit blurry.
It's a little bit dark, but we can see you.
That's good.
So Tanya, can you just tell us how long you've been taking the Juice Plus products for and how have you found them?
Well, I've been on it actually 1 month today. So,
awesome.
Yeah. Well, the day 2 was the first time that I noticed changes, which I know is unusual for most people, but Annie and I were both the same. And I found on my second day of taking them that my energy was incredible. I was finding that I was just very tired all the time. I couldn't I couldn't get through my day without having to, you know, by the afternoon I was just feeling like I just wanted to sit down and I couldn't get up once I sat down, and I just had no motivation. And so on day 2, having this incredible amount of energy was amazing for me. And that sold me enough to get into the business. So after that, I've just found that I've just progressively gotten better and better. By day 4, I was having, I had cracked and split lips. They were really dry, and I had cold sores constantly. And after day 4, my lip was healed. I remember getting so excited and sending a message to Annie saying, "Oh my God, my lip's healed." She was so excited for me. So yeah, little things like that really made a difference for me to start with. And I haven't had a cold sore since I've been on it for a month. And to have a cold sore every single day, constantly, and then to go for nothing for a month is just amazing for me. And then I was also getting UTIs on a regular basis. I had interstitial cystitis, and I had thrush on a regular basis. My hair was falling out. I had itchy skin everywhere. I had little rashes all over the place. And itchy eyes, and my skin's healed. My hair's started to stop falling out quite so much. Like it's not coming out in handfuls like it was. I haven't had a UTI. I haven't had bladder pain at all since probably a week in. So it's been about 3 weeks now. I haven't had thrush. I'm just blown away. And then something that really got me excited, in fact, we were both the same, is I had my first period, and sorry to you, Mark, but I was super excited because I had no pain at all, none, no pain, no bloating, no heaviness at all. And that is something that I've experienced since I got my period when I was 15. So it was huge for me. The only reason why I knew that I had my period was I was actually bleeding, and I wasn't even grumpy. I was irritable at all. Nobody wanted to kill me, so and I didn't want to kill anybody. So yeah, that was huge for me. And yeah, I had another thing that I had too was I had chronic tennis elbow, and I actually, just before I started on Juice Plus, I'd actually given away my afternoons at work because I was doing a lot of cleaning and I was finding that was just too much and making it a lot worse. And so I stopped that, hoping that it would help to heal it, but of course it made no difference. And now I'm just finding, since being on Juice Plus, it's actually slowly healed, and I can now lift things without being in pain. I used to touch it and it would be painful. I couldn't lie in certain positions, it would be painful, whereas now I don't really notice it. I can go through a whole day and then think, oh, my arm hasn't even hurt today. So, little things like that's made a huge difference to me. So
Wow.
it's easy for me. I know that's why I've done so well with this so quickly, because it's easy for me. I've just sold it without even selling it. I'm just telling people how incredible this is and how wonderful it's been for me. I mean, I was sick for years, and probably about 4 years I've been slowly healing, but I never actually got completely well. And so to be well within a month after trying for so long, it's just mind-blowing for me.
Wow. That is such an amazing story, Tanya. Thank you so much. Like that, and that is why we get so passionate about it. Hey, it changes people's lives.
Yes, it does. It certainly has mine anyway.
Yeah. And the amount of people that have stories, so many women suffer from hair loss. Once we have kids and the stress sets in, things like that, that hair loss is a big thing. And
energy, lack of energy. That's another huge one. I mean, a lot of my friends, as soon as I say it, they're like, oh my God, so do I. I don't have any energy either. And yeah, hair falling out.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. And skin conditions, we see so many people. Our skin's our biggest organ. So if things aren't right on the inside, our skin's the first thing to let us know. So it's amazing. Like, that's why we never make claims about what Juice Plus will do. But when we're getting that proper nutrition and giving our bodies a chance to heal from the inside, it is just amazing what they can do. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Tanya. That's just incredible. I know there'll be a lot of women out there very happy with your results because...
Thank you for inviting me.
No, you're welcome. Thank you. All right. Awesome. So we're going to cross over now to Tila. Let me go and find you and spotlight you. Can you take yourself off mute?
Oh, you stopped my video.
Oh, sorry about that. Ask to start video. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It's not giving me the option to spotlight you, though. There we go.
Oh,
okay.
There's my
cool.
face.
So, can you let us know how long you've been taking the products for and what you've found?
Yep. So I've been taking it for 6 months.
Yeah.
And sorry, I have a child crying in the background. So sorry if I get a little bit distracted and lose where I'm at.
We fit this business in around life.
So since I started taking it, I have like what Tanya was saying, loads more energy. So I've been able to start back at the gym and things like that, which has been awesome because I'm a pretty lazy person usually, and did not lose the baby weight as quickly as I would have hoped, and so as quickly as everyone said I would. So Juice Plus has really helped me with that, and it just makes me eat a lot better as well. I don't crave sugar. I was only saying the other week, I think to you, Jo, that I don't really crave Coke anymore. Coca-Cola, sorry, just to clear that up.
Thank you for clarifying.
I don't crave anymore, and I've been addicted to it since I was very young. So that is like a massive thing for me. So that cuts back a lot of sugar for me. And the kids chews have just been great. And I actually do, I don't want to say lace, but I kind of lace my 1-year-old son's breakfast with the capsules. So I give him that, and I give my little girl the chews, and he doesn't ask for food, so he just gets what he's given. But she, on the other hand, I'm fighting half-eaten apples and bananas around the house because that's all she wants. She used to always ask for juice, never asks for juice anymore, is just happy with water. So we're just a healthier household, which is awesome.
Oh, that is awesome. A quality problem when you're finding half-eaten apples around the house, hey? Yeah, and very glad to hear that you've got that more energy back, because when mum's got energy and mum's happy, it makes the whole house happy.
It does. It's
awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
That's okay.
Okay. So, yeah, like we said, everybody gets different results. I know for me, when I first started taking the products, energy was a big thing. I was looking after 4 little boys under the age of 4. And, by 1 o'clock when they were going down for their nap, I wanted to nap. I had it. But 2 weeks in from me taking the capsules, absolutely had energy to spare. But the other thing that I noticed was I used to get, the only way to describe it is that brain fog when, I'm supposed to be doing all the documentation and things like that in the afternoon, and I just couldn't concentrate. Like, there's no way I could, sit there and actually do paperwork and read and actually take things in. And now I do all my work in the afternoons because I've got that mental clarity. There's no brain fog. I'm focused. I can read. I can do anything. And that, coupled with the energy, is, makes me able to travel around Australia, loving life, doing all the touristy things, and then still building a business of an afternoon and of a night. So, I absolutely love them. The other big thing for me was about every 3 weeks or so, I would get a migraine. It would be really bad. I went to chiropractors and physios trying to figure out if there was something wrong, and I had x-rays and everything was fine. They couldn't tell me why I was getting all these headaches so bad that I'd be throwing up and just absolutely wiped out. And I've been on these products for 15, 16 months now, and I've only had 1 migraine in that whole time. So whatever it was that my body was lacking, it's now getting the nutrition. So I'm eternally grateful for that. So, yeah, we never ever know what these products are going to do for people. When your body's getting that nutrition and your cells are getting that food that they need, your body will start to heal itself from the inside out. It's what we were designed to do. It's just that we get so much food, processed food now, that doesn't have the nutrients we require. All right, so now comes the part where we get to share a little bit about the business. So before I introduce Tracey to you, what I'd like to share is just bust a couple of myths, because I know a lot of people hear about online businesses. They hear that you know, there aren't any legitimate ones. Online businesses are some sort of scam, things like that. Only people at the top make money, that sort of thing. So what I want to show you is I just want to draw a couple little pictures for you and just explain how our business works, just so you get an idea, and especially if you're one of Tracey's friends, just so you can understand that, you know, she's in a legitimate business. So our business structure is kind of like this. So everybody comes in here. This is where Tracey is. This is where I was a year and a half ago. And lots of the girls here on the team, they all started at this position here. It's what we call VF, a virtual franchisee. Now, as you go along, there are targets to meet, there are bonuses that you can get, and there are pay rises that are available every single month to you. So your first pay rise is 4%, then there's another 5% on top of that, so that's 9%, and then there's another 5% on top of that, which takes it up to 14%. So you can work your way up, and our top position in Australia is called NMD, National Marketing Director. Now, every single person who comes into this business has the opportunity to get to NMD. There's nothing stopping anybody. But the fantastic thing about our business is the only way that you can become an NMD is if you reach down and help other people build their businesses and help families and our customers implement our products and our program and help them change their life. So this isn't the kind of business that you can do all on your own. You do need to have that team spirit and be able to help other people and want to work with other people. So every single person has the ability to get to NMD. There's no jumping over one another. Everybody, we have a real team and a real community because we are all here to help each other get to the top. So there is no just one person at the top making all the money. We could all have exactly the same opportunity to do that. Now, the other thing that a lot of people worry about when they're thinking about doing, you know, a network marketing business is that they don't know enough people. They're worried that they're going to have to go and chase all their friends and family and harass everybody they know, and nobody wants to be that type of person. So I'm here to tell you that you don't need to do that. In this day and age, with the power of social media and technology, you can build a business entirely on Facebook. And that's exactly what I've done. I was living in a tiny little beach town, didn't know anybody except for the 3 parents of the children who I looked after. So I started this business, here's me, and I shared it with those parents. So I shared it with Beck. Beck loved what she heard, thought, that sounds amazing. The nutrition side will be fantastic for my kids. And also, you know, how good would it be if I could stay at home and raise my own children, still earn an income, still pay off my mortgage, but not have to drop my kids at daycare, and I get to spend all those beautiful young years with them. So Beck jumped into the business and she shared it with Ali. Ali then shared it with her daughter, Jacinta. Now, while this was happening, I was on Facebook having a look and sharing, you know, the benefits about this product. A lady named Beryl put a post up saying that she was in her early 60s and she was desperate for a job. She was going to be losing her house because she couldn't afford the mortgage repayments because she couldn't get a job. No one would hire her because she was in her early 60s and didn't have skills that people said they were looking for. So I reached out to Beryl and I said, look, I don't know if this is what you're looking for, but there's an online business and I'd be happy to share it with you. Beryl loved what she saw, and so she jumped straight into the business. She shared it with her friend Katie and with her friend Mavis. Katie shared it with her friend Alyssa. Alyssa shared it with her friend Tony. Mavis shared it with her hubby and a few other friends. And at the same time that this is going on, these guys are sharing it. I then put a post on Facebook talking about Travel Tribe, how I was building a business on the side so that I was going to be able to close down my traditional business and go traveling. A beautiful lady by the name of Denise responded and said, hey, I love traveling. I would love some extra money because my hubby's just been laid off. I want to have a look at this. Now, Denise is a PE teacher, so when she saw the health benefits and saw all of the products, it just made complete sense to her. So Denise jumped into this business. She shared it with her partner, Greg, with her mum, and with her friend, Taku. Now, as you can see, I've only had 3 conversations in here, and while this is going on, everybody else is having conversations. Now, over time, I've had quite a few more conversations with people, especially on Facebook, and this has now grown to over 130 beautiful people in our team, and out of it, I actually only know 3 people out of this whole business that I knew before. I've had the privilege of meeting lots of them now, but yeah, before the business, I actually only knew 3 of them. So everybody else has come from Facebook. So we have systems in place to teach you step by step how to grow a business using social media. And it's definitely not difficult, and you don't need a lot of time. If you can commit 20 to 30 minutes a day at the start, we can help you grow a business. So that's how I met the gorgeous Tracey. Now I'm just going to cross over to her. Where are you? Hey Tracey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Nervous?
Not really.
Oh, that's good. All right. So let me find your Juice Plus story. Can you tell us, where were you before Juice Plus and the business? What have you noticed since starting?
Well, I work part-time. I have 2 children and a household to run. So I'm working part-time. I went back from maternity leave September last year, and I'm only working about 20 hours a week, which is fine, but I would like more of an income. So that's why I've looked into this, and I saw a post on Facebook from a lady by the name of Catherine Rooks, who reached out to me, and I reached out to her, and that was probably about a year or so ago. I was a bit skeptical at the beginning, which most people are, but I thought, why not? What if, this actually works? And I started the product nearly about 5 weeks ago. I'm finding so many different things. I had a compliment today from one of my really good friends. She said, what are you doing with your skin? It looks awesome. Because I used to be all red and blotchy, and but I don't have that anymore. My hair doesn't fall out as much as it used to. Yeah, a lot of different little changes that I've found within myself.
Awesome. Very good. So what is it that's getting you excited for the future?
I would like to help a lot more people on their wellness journey, which is an aim for me. And also I would like to, my one big aim would be to take my family away on a really big holiday. So that's what I'm saving up for, which most people have probably got something happening on the side for something special. That's my little something special, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Awesome. Fantastic. And it's so good that, you can do this part-time around life and the kids and hubby and the job and things like that, and be putting aside an income to be able to go overseas and, give your kids that amazing experience, because, there's nothing like travel to expand your point of view, and especially if you can do it when they're little.
Exactly. Yep.
Awesome. Well, very excited to have you on the team, Tracey. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing with us tonight.
You're welcome.
All right. So now I just want to share a little bit about the money, because we all know, this all sounds fantastic, but how do we actually get paid? So what I'm going to share with you all is the money side of things. I'm just going to move this down a little bit just so you can see a bit more. All right. Now, in our business, we actually get paid in 3 ways. We get a retail profit. So every time we connect a customer with our amazing products, the company says thank you very much and gives us the retail profit from the products. We also get a commission. Now, as we start growing our business, we get a commission as well as the retail profit, and also not only on what we do, but as we build that team and we start helping all of those people, our company says thank you so much for helping all of these people. We're also going to give you a commission on everything that you do and everything that they do as well. Then our last way that we get paid is bonuses. Now, bonuses are the fun money. We have an unspoken rule in our business that bonuses have to be spent on you, not go on the bills and not go on anything that isn't fun, because there aren't that many jobs out there where you get bonuses. I think the last job I had that gave me a bonus, it was like a Christmas ham, and I don't even eat that, so it was for the dogs. So it's really nice to be in a business and a company where you get bonuses. You can get bonuses as often as you're prepared to put in the work, and it's not only for what you do, but it's for helping others as well. So I'm just going to explain how that works. When we start out in this business, we start out as a VF, a virtual franchisee. Now, within your first 10 days, you can be promoted to DVF, get a $100 thank you bonus for getting started, and you also get that 4% pay increase on everything that you do. Next comes SDVF. When you get to SDVF, there is a $400 bonus, and you can get there in 40 days. Now, not only do you get the $400 bonus, but the person who taught you gets a $400 bonus as well. So we can help people and we get rewarded for helping people. We also get another 5% pay increase when we get there. Now, we actually have Mark here tonight, and Mark is an SDVF working his way up to SC. Mark, can you take yourself off mute for me?
Yeah, no worries.
Hello, how are you?
A bit blurry.
A bit blurry. We'll blame it on it looks like you've got one of those beauty filters on, actually.
Well, that's the go. I need a bit of help.
Oh. So, Mark, can you share your story with us? How long have you been doing Juice Plus for? And what's been your journey so far?
Well, I started on Juice Plus back in January of this year, and we've just sort of been slowly building the business. I got into it originally because I'd just been working, like 24/7 in my own business, trying to build it up, and you get no time to spend with the family and the kids. And I know that my youngest is now 17, about to finish school, as much as his mum hates it because she doesn't want to realise the fact that he's practically 18 and I don't know, maybe 6 months in February anyway, so that's not far away. But there was things like soccer matches and just things that you miss because you're just not at home because you're so busy all the time. And the big turnaround for me was a couple of years ago now. My uncle and I, we both sort of grew up together. He was about 5-6 years older than me, somewhere there. And when he turned 18, he bought a servo and built it up to be worth plenty of money. During the time, he bought a block of land, and he was always playing with bees and cattle. That was his pride and joy, especially the bees. Were always out there helping him with bees and things. And then when he finally managed to sell it so that he could retire and go back to the property and just do what he loved to do and spend time doing that, he felt a bit sick and a bit unsteady on his feet. So he went off to the doctors to see what's going on, and turns out he had a autoimmune disease, and it was so aggressive that basically a month after he sold the business, he just passed away because your heart and lungs and everything, it's all just muscles, so everything just stopped. And that was a real eye-opener to me because I know I'm not sickly or well, he wasn't either, I guess, really. But any day you could just go, and it's like, well, I'm not prepared to work up until I'm ready to step my foot in the grave. There's got to be some time to stop and enjoy. And the way life is these days, even if you do get to retirement age, your pension and everything you've saved still isn't enough to support your lifestyle afterwards. So with the Juice Plus business, we've just been slowly building it up so that we can cut back and spend more time at home. And I'm actually closing my business at the end of October, which is like 2.5 weeks away. And I was a bit dirty because I think it was last month, I was like, yes, there's only like 4 or 5 weeks to go. And then I realized that September is a 5-week month. No, sorry, August is a 5-week month, not a 4. And I'm like, damn it, I got an extra week in there I've got to hang around for. But yeah, so we're closing the shop at the end of this month, which is just a couple of weeks away. And basically, we'll be living the Juice Plus lifestyle. And because I'm kind-hearted and whatever, I've still got my business customers that I really like as people that I'll have to keep looking after, because I'd feel bad telling them to go find someone else. So apart from a bit of part-time work here and there, basically, we'll be home, Juice Plus, going down to Melbourne again, and all sorts. We've already got a few trips to Melbourne planned for next year, as well as Perth for our conference in June, end of June, whenever that is. So looking forward to the future and not having to work 24/7.
Absolutely. Oh, that's such a great story, Mark. And, living that freedom lifestyle, if you want to go down to Melbourne and do snow angels and things like that, you guys can do it. To have that freedom of choice. And that's what
Sorry, you're right. Didn't mean to cut you off.
You're right.
I was just going to say the snow will probably look a bit funny with the snow angels, because the top head section will be like a rainbow for sure.
That'll be the most beautiful snow angel ever. But that's like the essence of what we're all about is, helping people get that life before it's too late. Like, none of us know how much longer we've got left. And by looking after our health to the best of our ability, and then having that time freedom to spend it with the people that we love, doing the things that we love, I mean, there's no better way to live. But the fact that we then get to share this with other people so that they can do it as well, it's what just makes this the best career ever. So thank you, Mark. I'm really happy for you guys. Sorry you had to wait another week to close your doors, but it's not long enough.
No, we're loving it.
Awesome. All right. So we'll finish running through these bonuses and this pay. So we've got SDVF. The next level is SC, which Mark is working his way towards. When he gets there, it's a $600 bonus for him and for his teacher, for the person who showed him how to do it. When you get to SSC, that is a $1,200 bonus for you and your teacher. And remember, you can teach as many people as you like. So you only get this bonus yourself once for getting there, but you can then help 2 people get there, or you can help 20 people get there and there. So it's really unlimited. This business, the bonuses are only limited to the amount of people that you want to share this with and that you want to help. The next position is QNMD. That one's a $1,500 bonus for you and the person who taught you to get there. And then our pinnacle position is NMD. When you get there, that one's a $3,000 bonus. Now, at that stage, your teacher doesn't get the $3,000 bonus because they don't need it. They're already there. And NMD, the annual income, you're sort of looking somewhere around the $100,000 a year mark. It can vary because of the size of your business. Again, how many bonuses you're getting, how many people you're helping, but just as a rough guide to the amount of income that you can be earning when you're there, around about the 100K. So yeah, that's just a brief look. And just remembering that's only one of the ways. We also still get a retail profit and a commission as well. So, but that's just the fun money that we try to get our team to spend on themselves. So I hope that sort of gives you just a brief overview about what we do, why we do it and why we're so passionate about it. We absolutely love giving people the opportunity to live life to the fullest by having that energy, by not having those health complaints, and by being able to get out there and enjoy life, as well as having that lifestyle choice. You know, having the money in the bank to go away and have those awesome holidays, to be able to, you know, pay for the kids after school activities, things like that. Or if you're not loving the career that you're in and you really are passionate about helping people and want to be able to do that on your own terms, this is something I definitely say, please get in touch with whoever invited you to come along here tonight or whoever sent you this video. More than happy to give you more information, go through everything in more detail, and see if this could be something for you. Also, if this isn't for you, but you know somebody who you think could either benefit from the products, the program, or the business, please feel free to share this with them. We're a word of mouth business and we love talking to people, obviously, as you can tell by us all here tonight. We just love sharing this with everybody. So thank you very much for your time, and hope to talk to you soon.